You come into the doubleheader today playing pretty good baseball. What's been the turnaround for the Pirates, Evan?
I think it's just staying with it. Coach Hillerman, he's prescribed that we just stay focused mentally and physically. We come in games and we've just been competing lately, and that really helps us out in these region games.
Yeah, and East Central, you take 2 out of 3. That had to be a very good sign for you guys.
That's a good feeling too, yes, because my freshman year they kind of had our number a little bit. We had some of the outcomes we didn't desire, but it was really good to go to their place and get 2 or 3 for sure.
Right.
I would say, yeah.
Right. The Division II region for us has East Central, Missouri.
Right.
Possibly Heston too, depending on that setup that they have. But how do you guys look at that regional thing? Is that an attainable goal?
Oh, absolutely. Now, since we took 2 or 3 against Moberly and 2 or 3 against East Central,
I forgot about Moberly.
Very attainable now. We believe we are the best team in this region, and that we are going to go out there and just compete the way we've been competing every game and get the outcomes we desire.
Yeah, Moberly's new. I forgot about them. They're
Right.
in there too. What are they like?
They were a lot like East Central. They grinded at bats. We got to their pitching a little bit, so they got thin by the end of the weekend. But the first 2 games were very competitive. The game they took from us, they really hit the ball. So both of those teams are able to hit very well. So.
What's the most important thing when you guys go out onto the field? What's the top thing in your mind that you have to do?
Minimize errors. Make little mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen, but if we minimize those, we usually play a very clean game. We usually get the outcome,
Sure.
And just have good ABs, And pitchers throw strikes.
Right.
That helps win ball games.
Isn't that the truth?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you playing this year?
I'm having my sophomore year that I wanted to have. It's been a good year so far. I struggled a little bit, so did everybody at the beginning, but as of late, yeah, it's been a good year so far.
The bats hate cold weather, right?
Right.
They really do.
Oh, yeah.
How are you progressing in other things? How are you playing?
Well, with the cold weather, you just got to get yourself warm. But you can play through it. Once you're warm enough, your body's warm enough, it doesn't affect you.
How long does it take you to get ready to go?
I'd say it takes me. I like to get warm before the game, but when coach calls my name to come out to go pitch, I'd say it takes me about 10 minutes to get ready.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, just move
That's
around.
not a long amount of time.
Not a terrible amount of time.
Yeah.
You got to be quick in the relief pitching,
I was going to say, what is relief pitching like for you? Do you like that? Do you like being the guy they call on in tough situations?
I do like it. It's tough to get ready quick, but that's your role, and it's like you just know before the game that, hey, in the 3rd inning or 4th inning it could go south,
Sure.
and you got to be ready. He's going to call your name. You got to be ready for this situation where bases may be loaded or bases at 2nd and 3rd, and it's a tough situation to be called into, but
right.
It's your job and you do it well. It's just
Do you? How do I want to say this? Do you guys have roles on the team? Do you have like middle guys and the closer and all that, or is it kind of whoever's hot?
We do, but I would also say it's whoever has the hot hand, whoever coach feels can come in and get the outs. Because in that kind of situation, it's all about getting the out,
Right.
and getting out of the inning safely without many runs scored. I'd say roles just kind of depend on how players are, doing. But
Sure.
he likes to stick with his guys,
Yeah. I've always felt for relief pitchers, it's their concentration that differs. Everybody's got arm talent, right?
Right, yeah.
But how do you stay focused? How do you be ready for that 3rd or 4th inning?
Well, in junior college baseball, the other dugout's yelling at you a lot, but I think Coach Hillman preaches it well. You just got to stay mentally focused. You can't hear any of that. You can't hear what
there's
they're
saying. Trash talking? I've never heard of such a thing.
No, but yeah, you really, especially because you come in with 1 out and they're screaming at you. They got bases loaded, and it's just you got to stay focused and know your job and get the outs, get the strikes. That's what it comes down to.
Tell us a little bit about your background. How did you come to North Central? What attracted you here?
Well, I was just a baseball player. It's going into my senior year, looking for a college to play at. I believe I went to a showcase, and Coach Suttonfield, he saw me there, and we were in contact from there on. And I came here on a visit, and I liked what I saw, and I committed to him about a week after my visit here.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What do you contribute best to this team? Is it an array of pitches? Is it your competitiveness or something else?
I like to think that I compete as well as anybody. I like to go out there and just give it all I have because I've been taught nothing different.
Right.
But yeah, I think we have a lot of competitive people on this team. I think that's what makes us very strong.
Is that what Ryan kind of saw in you when he scouted you?
Yeah, he saw me as a guy that could get a lot of outs. I think I get a lot of ground balls. That's what he always tells me. Is
Right.
that I kind of just throw a lot of strikes, and I think that's probably what he saw in me. But
Yeah.
I like to think that I showed that I'm competitive when I got here.
And it seems so silly. Maybe people don't know the game, but if you can't throw strikes, it's
Yeah.
a terrible experience for people.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back to a dude that can't throw strikes.
Right, right.
But you just hope that they get it figured out, right?
Speaking of experiences, how has your college experience been? How's school been?
I've really enjoyed North Central the last 2 years here. I like all the people here. It's just good people,
Yeah.
And I've met good people wherever I've been in my life, but North Central is a place I won't forget. The teachers are very accommodative. They're willing to help you, and I just appreciate everybody I've met in my 2 years here for sure.
Are you graduating in May?
Yes, I am. Yes, sir.
So yeah, unless you're playing baseball, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
Most likely a Regent Series that weekend.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. What are you doing in school, and where do you want it to ultimately end up professionally?
Well, I'm going to William Woods next year to continue my baseball career.
Awesome.
I want to seek a business communications degree. I want to get into some kind of sales someday,
Yeah.
something when I can sell something. I'm not exactly sure yet.
Hey, you know what? If you're a salesman, if you're good at it, you can write your ticket in almost any
Absolutely.
industry. You know
Yes,
that,
sir.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How about your family? Would you tell us a little bit about them, please?
Yeah, my mom, Marie, my father, Eric. I have 2 younger brothers, Ryan and Will. And they're everything to me.
Right.
I love them. We live in Nixon, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They've just instilled some of the great traits that I feel like I have. I don't know, and they come to a lot of my games, and they're very supportive of me. They've been supportive my entire life.
Right.
And I appreciate them for everything, really.
Do you guys get a little bit competitive, like over Easter weekend playing whatever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and my brothers are super competitive. They're athletes, and it's just kind of the same thing. Every little thing we do
Sure.
in life is competitive. It's been that way forever too.
Isn't that kind of what life is all about,
Yeah, it's
though?
what
I
it's
mean,
all
you got
about.
to get in there, and you got to thrash a little bit.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Hey, great talking to you. Continued
Yes, sir.
success, and wish you the best at William Woods next year. That's
appreciate it, Rick.
exciting. I bet
Thank you,
you're
sir.
looking forward to it also.
I am. I'm very excited for it. I like the coaches. Seems like a really good situation for sure.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All right. Well, we are done with Evan, and that's a good thing. He got to visit with us. Thank you very much.
sir.
What you need to do now is just wait for the second game. You don't have to change your viewer or anything like that. We'll be back with game 2 in just a moment.